Michelle 360, and I haven't done a quick therapy bite in a minute, so here's one for you. And this one is called, You're Allowed to Feel That. I think sometimes, because of all of the input we get from other people, it kind of makes us feel like we have to feel a certain way about situations. Like, for instance, in one of my live streams that I did, I talked about the way that Shawwals believe that people should feel about Jung Yin's passing. And I said, we're not allowed to police people's feelings. Well, I mean that. I really, really do. But I mean that about everything. I mean, okay, there are certain behaviors that are inappropriate. But your feelings come from a place that a lot of people really still don't have an understanding of, even into their adulthood. The things that we've gone through in our life, the experiences that we've had, the input that we've gotten from our parents, our friends, our family, our society, they're all lessons that we can't actually verbalize a lot of the time, or we can't, pinpoint what they are. And those have all played influence into how we feel, whether we are conscious of it or not. It's just, in the past, when I cried, I was told not to cry, and that's why when I'm sad, I don't cry anymore. And it doesn't mean you're heartless, it doesn't mean you're cruel. It just means that that's not the reaction you have because it's been pounded out of you. And so, I'm telling you now, as a part of your therapy bite, you're allowed to feel what you feel. Even if it's counter to what everyone else has said you're supposed to feel, or even if you think it's an unpopular way to feel. Also, you're not required to share your feelings with anybody. That's the other thing. If you feel a way about a topic and you don't want to hear anybody else's noise about how you feel, then just don't tell anybody. Straight up. You're allowed to wait until you're in a safe space to express yourself. And sometimes that's what you need. Not everybody is going to be receptive to every message you have. And that's something that you learn painfully as an adolescent. When you're having questions, when you're having opposing opinions, kids are really good about knocking you down and trying to get you to kind of dial into the status quo. And a lot of people experience some of their biggest emotional hurdles when they get to the age where they're questioning life, and people are constantly telling them, no, that's not normal, you need to be like this. And so you learn the lesson that, I should be quiet. And I think you can be quiet, but you don't have to stay silent. What I mean is, wait until you're in a place where you're allowed to let it out. And that place could be online, that place could be with one special person, it could be over the phone with a help hotline if that's necessary. But sometimes it's okay just to wait until you're safe to express your feelings. But your feelings are valid. You're allowed to have your feelings. You don't have to change your feelings because it's not the popular way to feel, or because people don't endorse your feelings. And if you're scared that your feelings are going to be judged by the GP, then wait until you're in your safe space. So that's my quick therapy bite for you. It's allowed. It is allowed. And you know what? This is a weird therapy bite because the whole point of this is you don't have to ask anybody for permission. So I'm not sure why I'm telling you it's allowed, but just know if you're looking for permission, it's allowed. Talk to you later.